Another box. Let's see what do we have inside. Is it heavy? Yeah, kind of. Open up. Okay. Familiar bubble wrap. Aha. Old generation Game Boy. So now if we see online, there are people or factory they can make their mobile phone case to play generation 1 Game Boy games. So imagine a mobile phone, the case just probably 5 millimeter thick, and they are able to have the computation power of this together with battery on their mobile phone case, so that this side you use a phone, this side you play the Game Boy, right? But look at this, how big is this, right? But most, I think majority people will feel that it's pointless to get this generation 1 Game Boy. Need a good shower, right? But once you get your hands on it, right, so it kind of, it's really fit well, and I'll say this is the best in terms of ergonomic, even compared to the Game Boy Advance, which someone will like it, like the feel of it compared to SP. But this, right, it's, you cannot beat this. Not bad. I think this package will have a lot of generation 1 Game Boy, so to me, right, this is as far back I can go, the most ancient handheld console that I probably will step into. Yeah, of course, the Game & Watch. Not bad again. Not bad. Wow. I know someone who is in search of a nice condition Game Boy. Wow, you look at the sticker. Not much damage at all. Alright. This is another one. Again, OG Game Boy. I'll definitely contact that person and let him know that I got decent fat Game Boy again. Let me do that very carefully with a sharp blade. Okay. Well, this have turned yellow, but the bad news is this unit have turned yellow. The good news is it's yellowed evenly. Right. It's evenly yellowed. Yes. And the comparison, we can see that, alright, who is better. Okay, what do we have here? Some more Game Boy? No, the weight is different. So it must be a 3DS, yes. Pink color is a popular color. I call this Sakura color, Sakura pink. And there's a brighter, more vivid pink color, which I call rose pink. But I think the official name for this is mystery pink or mist pink. Not bad. Joy-Con to be replaced. Okay, this owner like to use his or her fingernails over here, but there's not much I can do because there are replacements, but the color there's a mismatch. The reproduction pink and the original pink are kind of different, but overall okay. Lightly used, between lightly used to well used, and the stylus is original. Yes, when you see this, it is original. This stylus alone, right, will cost like $10. Original. Online. What's wow, so many. Just I like the stamps actually. Does it open this way? Well, I can use long blade because there's nothing on this side of the envelope. Well packed Game Boy Advance. Open from this side. I have been waiting this for some time. Okay. You know the Game Boy SP, Advanced SP? There's a lot of silver color units, right? But Game Boy Advance, there is also silver color, and the problem with the silver color compares to a let's say white color is that the silver is not the color of the plastic by itself, right? It's painted on, and this white is the plastic. If you cut the plastic inside, outside, it will be both white, right? But this, I think, there's no really metallic silver plastic exists, right? So they have to use. Let me show you. This is the color, the greyish, the milk grey kind of plastic, and spray on a layer of silver paint, right? Which is a problem because it can easily get, the paint can get damaged at the corner. Yeah, so it's here as well, right? So this kind of scratch may not be noticeable on a normal Game Boy Advance, but it's very, obvious on the silver unit. But I still like it because it just looks quite different, and okay. First of all, right, one step back. The silver unit alone is a limited edition. I'm not sure, maybe you can only purchase it from some Japanese bookstore or something. It's not widely available. It's not a common unit, right? But I still like the feel of it, right? And then for this unit, among all the silver color, it's I would say it's well kept, lightly used, well kept unit. You see the contact point, still shiny. Still shiny after 20 years. I like this. Probably I'll keep it for personal use. In fact, I got 3 of the silver unit across different shipments, so I'll probably keep a best one for myself. This should be 3DS. Oh no, I'm wrong. Again, Game Boy Advance. How do I open? I open from this side. See that? Oh. Okay. Let's check it out. Okay, condition is not bad. Right? Authentic battery cover. Not really a leakage, but some oxidation. And ribbon cable, 40 pin ribbon cable. Wow. Okay. This maybe I need replacement for the arrow button. And the front shell, not bad. Screen need to replace for sure. And a quick way to check, right, how heavy is the usage on GB is looking at this tool, start and select, because this rubber button here easily get yellowish. So this is considered pretty well kept. If we compare this, right, we can see that the 2 buttons are much more yellow compared to this. And why does this feel heavy just now? I don't know. Alright, do I have one last? This can only be a 3DS because each box I can only ship 2 game console with internal battery. So just now I have opened only one, and then this must be the last one without a doubt. Oh no. Pink 3DS, which needs cleaning. Japanese people really like use this little tiny silly but cute stickers. The art style is so silly and cute at the same time. Wow. Since this may not be my style, but I respect this. Right. This need to be peeled off, cleaned up. Just poly. Yeah. Okay. I'll figure it out. Alright, so that's all, no more, and thanks for watching.